Hello and welcome back one and all to Arbaal the Undefeated, the return of my campaign. 37, we are at a healthy way into the campaign, almost about halfway probably through my own, or at least through what I would expect. It is also back on my turn now, so we will be wiping out this settlement here, so that we can teleport back to our lovely homeland, just after cleaning up the Fae. Unfortunately, we can't teleport if we're in enemy territory, so I do have to raise the settlement, or you could occupy it if you wanted to, but given that this is Ikit's territory as well, he's down here, he seems to be messing around with the Fae as well, so I'm just going to let him continue to do his thing. And we are beginning to push our advance out from here. However, I do need to build up a war chest. I think I'm going to go over here and mess around with Malice. Yeah, looking around at all of my challenges, Wolfric, honestly, this army is a joke. This is a joke. Like, probably 3 units of Chosen would be able to wipe all of this. Aside from the Mammoths and the Heroes, just that's a joke. Anyway, unfortunately, while that would be great to hit him because it would just be a fun battle, combined with the 2 armies there, it would be probably quite a bit of loot. Unfortunately for me though, I'm more of a diplomatic person, and I may want to use his armies in order to help fight down here. However, I definitely need to take that settlement. I'm just now realizing. I might change my mind about him. In the meantime, let's go over here and have fun with Malice.
Give me your words.
Hello.
Weaklings.
How are you? Can I join somebody's
so
war?
tired
I know
of
you.
cowering that you opt.
I know this one.
They call our kind liars, but just for you, I shall tell truth.
I do appreciate that. The truth is what I would prefer.
Blood.
I wonder... Oh,
They perished 1,000.
you were friends with that person? Improving with them, whatever. This is his only settlement. Oh well. Valiant defeat, interesting. There's a bit of a fight there. I suppose I could replenish as well. Actually,
Such challenges offend me.
he's taking attrition.
They will
All right.
know who walked here.
Yeah, if you want to sally out and fight me outside your walls, then come out here. Otherwise, I'm gonna replenish for a turn and smack you in the face next time. Let's look here. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I want to... Oh, you're actually doing very well here. Let's just buff up the health pool there. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Alrighty then. Once the other skill points unlock, then we'll
Without end.
get in there. Now, I did receive a comment as to when I would be using the heroes. I believe I read it accurately, that you were talking about the heroes. If you're referring to the lords, the only reason I haven't recruited them is just because of the upkeep. I only have 2 provinces, and so I need more of a war chest and targets. Once I start building up a second army, Bellicor is going to be the next force. I want to get Karnak in there. How much do I have? I think I need... Okay, I'm upgrading that settlement. I believe you need this to be tier 3. The abattoir, I believe, is how you unlock Karnak. There you are. A trophy hall. No. How do I get a trophy hall? What? Trophy hall, there it is. Okay. So, do still need tier 4. Okay then. let's take a look over here. Tier 3. 3 turns. Okay. So once I'm able to get Karnak up here, that would be the next army that I was planning on. But these two combined are definitely strong enough to wipe out this man at the very least. So I hope that answered the question.
Move now.
Also, I'm very nervous about this man over here. He has 5 settlements. Let's see. We can see it ends right there. He is at war with the Wintertooth, so that's who has those last territories there. Thraught is still alive here, and then the Disciples of Hashut he is at war with. Okay, so I guess if the Chaos Dwarf ends up doing poorly and they push in closer to my coast, then I'll definitely sail over the way to them. Otherwise, I'm gonna build up a little bit more, I think, before I jump out there. Oh, you did decide to hello. You decided to hello. I know how to speak English. Decided to attack. Let's see, what is this one? Charge bonus? Furies are definitely gonna die very quickly. Not gonna get much of a charge out of them. Let's do that. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, having them gang up together, they could probably wipe out units easy enough. These guys only have 70 range. Do they have any armor piercing? Only 3. Yeah, okay. So they're not really going to be too much of a threat. It's just going to be the repeaters and the dark shards. Shades, actually. Shades are going to be scary. Sure. Let's see how that goes. I am also raiding, so I believe start the battle winded. Get a little bit of a debuff to my own units there because of it. It's not going to show, is it? I don't know. I got so many army buffs that it should counter that. But they're still receiving it, so nonetheless. Fatigue will always be an important lesson. I wonder actually, because Malice, for those who don't know, Malice is a lord that can very easily become a doom stack by himself. Like, he can solo an army just for the Zarkan. The AI, I don't believe, is going to spec him in a particularly frightful way. So I don't believe that's going to be something that I have to worry too much about. But it is still something that has me concerned. How many warriors do I have? 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Why was I thinking that wasn't even? I don't know. I just had to make sure my OCD was happy. Alrighty then, now do I want to attack on the left or the right of this gigantic crater? How about that? You two definitely gonna want to find the shades. They're likely gonna die. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing died as well, honestly. What level are you? Level 21, okay. He should have immortality, is why I was checking for that. And let's go. What is happening over there? I always hit the E by mistake. That was very unwise. Why did they get built over there? Stop. You buff your speed. Take him off. Defensive mode. give the Harpies a nice melee attack buff once they get in here. I just need their speed to actually stop the chariots from running.
I show you true power. Maneuvering.
I want him to be able to target you. Nope. Alrighty, now becomes the game. Alright. Should I just take everybody? Yeah. Just take them all off guard mode. Alright. Advance to destruction. Yeah, that'll be fine. And you... I was gonna say, this thing is likely gonna die. The, Blood Shrine. Just... I mean, their base unit is spears, which isn't gonna do too much damage, but they do have anti-large, so... I'm not gonna hold out hope that he survives. Alright. Please get out of the way. Thank you.
Most wise. Ritual of blood. Oh, got them.
Yitter. Good boy. Alright. Arbaal, you can come over here now. Let the Harpies run them off. Yeah, that's what I don't want, guys.
Khornes of war.
I don't want multiple units to be held down by one. That thing is already dead. My goodness. Why have you stopped? You go that way. You go that way. Walk around them, please.
Lusting for slaughter. Savage duty. Seas of blood.
There we go. At least my chosen won't die. There we go.
Horns of war.
That's really gonna hurt. Black Ark. Oh no, that's a spell. That's the Black Ark.
Slaves to darkness.
Alrighty, here you... Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a Medusa. I thought that was a Hydra for some reason. I was like, where'd the Hydra come from? You can go over there. Kill them, please. Okay, you can march further in. Actually, I want you two both to march further in. You keep attacking. Did you deal with those units? Yes, good. Okay. Get over here. Actually, shut him down.
Arbaal the Undefeated.
Hey, he popped his demon. That's alright, man. I come from chaos. I'm used to fighting demons.
Beyond imagining. Spreading destruction.
Yeah, they're gonna run them down. That's good.
Warriors of Khornes.
We'll just get in there.
For fighting's sake. Our blood boils. The Earthfather's blessing.
Just pop it on yourself.
Strength through sacrifice.
Hey, killed Zarkan. Good job.
A destroyer.
Now get over here.
Chaos, warriors of Khornes.
We are gonna send those warriors into there.
His judgments serve the Plague Father. Where chaos commands.
I want you over here. Unit has been wiped out. The Blood Shrine. Okay, yep. That's totally fine. Saw that coming. I knew that would happen. You can go over there and kill them. Advance. 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 March him down. Oh my goodness. Fellas. Alright. There we go. You march this way. That's a spear unit. I'm not worried about them rallying.
Slaves to darkness.
If the spears rally, they just run back into melee. That's fine.
Chosen of Khornes! Chaos warriors, lusting for slaughter! Chaos warriors, battle hungry.
Yeah, he's gonna come back into melee.
The skull taker's throats! Older than empire!
Did you... You did not kill that one. Please go kill that woman before she kills my lord. Should I? Yes. It's not even a question. Absolutely summon the Bloodthirster. You can run in there. Those are spears. Advance this way. Unfortunately, my chosen will have to just sit there and murder everybody. Oh no, wait, these are the handbows, right? Yeah, okay, so they're not going to be doing any armor piercing, that's fine. Don't have to worry about that.
Arbaal the Undefeated!
Alright. Yes.
If Khorne commands!
Actually, you know what? You can attack that one.
Slaves to
Advance.
darkness! Chosen of Khorne! The world will scream. Hordes of chaos! Slaves to darkness!
Advance this way. Surprised those harpies are doing well.
Warriors of Khorne!
No, they're fine. Kill them.
Arbaal the Undefeated! In the gate! Battle hungry!
How are you not engaged in melee? This is the most confusing thing to me, when a unit on the front lines just starts idling. It's like, are you really? See, like this guy, I understand. He's further in the back.
We go in fury!
Push up there. Send the harpies that way.
Murder for Khorne! They die! Pawns of war! I walk the grisly path! Blood, wolf, and axe! My savage reward!
Kill the Medusa.
Chaos warriors! Chosen of Khorne! To their death! It aids ruin. Unties foot. Visit destruction.
There are also, I was going to say Hargoneth Executioners somewhere, but they're both right here. Their best units are right here. Blackguard and Hargoneth Executioners. That explains why this blob has been holding on. And why you're killing my warriors. Send the Chosen in there. Those are also Chosen. Okay, yeah. They're dunzo. Tell you what, I'm going to flank them in the back. You are going to... Where did the hero... There you are. Run after them. You... What are you doing? Go. Yeah, you seem to be very spread out.
Chaos warriors of Khorne.
Send those warriors after them. These harpies are doing work, considering they have no health left.
Battle hungry! Cultist of the blood god!
Some of the greatest warriors fighting. Oh, oh, they've shattered. Never mind. Greatness only lasts so long. How did they do? Argonath Executioners got 50 of my men, and dealt 640 health. What about the Black Guard? Black Guard got 18 of my men, only 256. Yeah. Hey, look at that, my harpies survived. I wonder if you actually... No, you just escorted her off the field, okay. Well, that was fun.
Arbaal the Undefeated!
Does that only affect enemy units? Affect enemies. Cool. I guess I can use that in blobs. I wasn't sure. You learn something new each time, though. Should I save that battle? I don't know. I don't think that was too fun. I mean, well, it might have been. I definitely could have gotten more cinematic angles and whatnot. Chosen performing just incredibly well. Thank you very much for carrying that melee. My warriors definitely got punctured a bit by those arrows. Zarkan, I mean, he put up a good fight. Arbaal was, I think, a little injured, wasn't he? Like, beforehand, I think? Even if he wasn't, you know, dealing half health to Arbaal is pretty good. Even if you do have 2 health pools. I don't think I killed Malice before Zarkan, before he swapped over, though. I think he just got scared by Arbaal and instantly swapped. Harpies. Let's see the harpies. See the harpies after it loads, I guess. Yeah, the shrine. I'm not concerned with at all. I didn't want it really in my army to begin with, but not gonna disband it. It's a decent-ish unit. Did it honestly come back? Demons Reforged. Are you gonna say that? Let's take a look at my harpies. 750, 371. Yes. Yeah, Demons Reforged. Yep. It came back. Warp Sword. Oh, I stole your sword. Haha, sucker. It even offers replenishment. Or regen, not replenishment, yeah. Very tasty. That's awesome. Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, there goes Malice. That was a fun challenge. Got the Fae last episode. We got Malice this episode. Who knows? Maybe I will go for Wulfric. You know what? I might. Maybe a little bit later on though. I gotta make sure that Malice is actually dead. No, he has a black arc, I think. I don't care to hunt down the black arc if it's just gonna sail around the ocean. I'll just wipe his settlement and then give him peace. Yeah, there it is. Well, hello there.
Accept. Never.
Yeah, you can hunt that down. My goodness, dude, those dark shards, or the spears, got eradicated. Did his garrison heal?
What is this foolishness?
Oh yeah, yeah, his garrison came back. Those dark shards definitely would have been hurt a lot more than that. There's an ambusher as well. That's nice. However, I got my replenishment as well.
Your demise.
Really? Really? What does it look like? I could...
I bring oblivion.
I want to get some progression going on. 30k, thank you very much. Getting more sack from that. Right, where was that item? Oh, it's a trait. That's why it's not an item. Cool. Can level it up once more, actually. Get even better money from sacking. Sacking capitals. Let's take a look in here. Income from all buildings, plus 15%. Or, yeah, the upkeep reduction. I wanted to do that. Yeah. Very good, very good. Yes, please. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this, then that, then that.
Let it spread like a raging fire.
I changed my mind again. The upkeep reduction first, because I'm gonna benefit from it. Alrighty. Was I raiding that much from him?
However you see fit. I am inclined.
Alright. Now, I cannot raise it this turn. Like, I can sack and occupy, but you cannot sack and raise, unfortunately. I might want to peace out with him then and just let this guy finish him off. Do I have military access with you? I don't.
I will end you.
I could subjugate him as well. That might be interesting. Do I want to subjugate him? I don't think so. Because then I'd have to deal with too many of those other issues. Are you gonna peace out?
Few things would gladden my heart more than your death.
400 though. Not too much, but I think I will take it. I'm gonna nickel and dime him a little bit more. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, it's a little difficult to tap this just because of the way I've set up. Whoops, that way. Oh, I can use my other hand. There we go. It's a good thing I'm ambidextrous. Let's go 35 or 40 maybe. Let's try 40, right? Go high first. Okay, never mind. He's still good. All right. What about 45 or 6? That works.
I do not fail.
Alrighty. And now that we have peace, I can teleport. Cool. Should we go say hi to Wulfric? Let's go. Oh, hello. Do I want to play with greenskins? Do have a couple of them. This one is going to be much easier, just because it's not Grimgore. Also, much less Black Orcs. I think I might take out Gorbad. How do we feel about it? We can also activate some of these boons. I do believe there is one, yes, for upkeep. There's also one for better movement range. So, let's see, 3 per turn. Yeah, we'll go here. Upkeep reduction, and then we're gonna go play with the greenskin.
A strong challenge? Let us see.
First, I'm going to replenish, and then I'm gonna smack you with full health. Doing quite a few challenges this one. Finally have the ability to teleport around the map now that I'm not bogged down defending my territory. Let's pop the speed once more, I think. Jump in there. One of the reasons why I'm stopping, well, I did go into my tech bonus at this point, this is where, in the vanilla game, your skill points would end. The rest of these come from a mod for expanded skill points. I know it's very, very complicated. You'd never understand what the mod does if I didn't tell you. Oh, jumping up to 1k. Yes. I do like that damage. Then, yeah, post-battle loot, looting settlements, sure. Let's grab. Replenishment rate is lovely. This will be absolutely useless for my entire faction. Vigor loss reduction, though. That's... yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of killing. I'm going to go for the vigor loss reduction. And speed as well, that's good. Helps my infantry run troops down. Yeah, let's grab these two. Alright, so then this is a passive. Thankfully I don't have to worry about it. Maximum intensity at 100 kills. Okay. So it's just going to slowly increase himself and everybody around him. That's fantastic. This is another passive. However, it only pops when affects units if they're not rampaging. Affects enemies in range, not allies. That's good. Recharges if they're engaged in melee. Well, I hope this works out the way that I'm intending, or that I'm thinking it does. If not, I will be very annoyed with my understanding. Anyway, let's go for this or this. Let's do this. This or that. These heroes slowly but surely leveling up and gaining experience. Once I have lords to accompany those heroes that, you know, more complement them, for instance, a Nurgle lord to carry out these guys. Him I will likely leave with Zarthoriel just because that's his ancient hero. And then I need Slanesh as well.
Belacor, do not stop. Greetings.
See if you want to come across the river. I don't like that you're raiding me. That's just what beastmen do. Oh my goodness, he's actually raiding me and I'm still positive. That income, or that upkeep reduction is definitely a good idea. Hello there, Wulfric. Okay, so he is making a mess out of the Empire. And I think that faction already got wiped out as well, so that's likely his territory. Meaning I will need to capture and occupy, so yeah, I'm gonna have to be at war with him. I was gonna say, if it's raiding, then you can do that without being at war, but yeah. Alright. That's okay, we'll plan his destruction soon. Are you gonna take that settlement right away?
Take care not to impress
And now I don't
me
get to
too
find out.
much, for I would challenge
What's up,
you.
dwarf? Brother. Like, you have to have something to offer. You're just asking for shit. I think, personally, I mean, there's a lot of things that I would actually change with diplomacy, so... there's... I don't know, like the trade, honestly, I think should be more fleshed out. Kind of like how it is in the other Total War games, just trade doesn't feel as impactful as trade actually is, you know? I mean, it's a nice little extra bit of income, but for the factions that don't incorporate trade, I feel like they should, because like some of the factions who don't use trade, such as like greenskins, they still get some of the resources, even though they don't have access to all of it, and I think that they should have some use for those resources outside of what, you know, they do as a faction, outside of what they currently have, I guess. Does look like the Tzeentch character took over that settlement. Malice is just down to that black arc. Oh look, even more upkeep production. Hey, we got enough money from raiding, and now we just gotta do more killing. Alrighty. Where did my lord go? Down here. Okay. Mr. Gorbad.
Millennia of carnage without end.
You want to fight? Are you at war with anyone? Can I get paid to fight you? I can. Nope, I have not met Averland. Yeah, I haven't met Averland. Okay. Just war.
Killing you will be proper fun.
Do you think so? Let's find out.
Khornes, watch it.
Well, auto-resolve isn't looking good for you. What does the battle map look like? There's a hill. Is this the Empire map? Hmm. Yeah, this doesn't look good for you, buddy. I don't have my Furies though. I should have recruited them in the other turn when I was replenishing. You do have 2 spellcasters, okay. Brain Burst, do you have a foot? You do. You do have a foot, and you got a lot of magic. And a curse, okay. You got a goblin. You got both casters, man. Alright. I think I might just auto that then. It's really not going to be much of a fight. Anyways, like, these guys are gonna be butchered so quick. The Mangler Squigs would be able to have some... They'd be able to dish some damage to the warriors, but they will still go down without really putting out much of a fight. Like, they'll deal damage, I don't think they'll get many kills. You know? Aside from the Black Orcs and the magic, that's... I don't think he's gonna get much in the way of kills if we fought it. I think it would just be damage, so... I don't know. I don't think that's going to be too interesting. Maybe we'll fight Grimgor when I feel like fighting the real Greenskin menace. Unfortunately, because he just took that settlement from the ogres, it is not worth much. I could liberate the border princes, or I could just burn your settlement. Let's see what happened. Defeated Gorbad Ironclaw. That's not a very good defeat trait for him. I don't know. Leadership aura size 25 is actually decent. Alright, I take it back. It's decent. Hey, we got this thing. Okay, sure. In time, Khorne came to notice Scylla's feats. First gifting him with massive brute strength and hulking ape-like arms. Grateful for his blessing, Scylla launched even greater raids, resulting in destruction beyond compare. Thus, Khorne gifted him with a serpentine tail, ending in a snapping maw. With more merciless slaughter came the blood god's final gift, the mind of a ravenous beast. Scylla's transformation into a mindless chaos spawn would be complete soon after. Yet carnage recognizes carnage. To match such desire, to kill and maim in the name of Khorne, will surely bring the beast forth, so that he may continue to garner his master's favor through carnage. Oh, that's the challenge. Alrighty, we have completed 8 victories. Oh, for the bloodletting thing over there. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, that's actually another thing I forgot. For Khorne, this thing also has upkeep. Yep, it does. Upkeep reduction. The more battles you're fighting, the more... Or I guess, the less you have to pay for your troops. Let's pop those into that. Get some more vigor loss reduction. Pop the health. And now... we can jump in there. Do I want to continue this war? There's 19k right there. 19k right there. 14k right there. There's probably a lot back there. Okay, you know what? You've intrigued me. I'm gonna say hi. gonna walk through the skull pile. Next turn. Never mind. I'm gonna get it next turn. Okay. So be it. That man is in force march, so he cannot run away. Let's get you in range and attack with Bellicor. There we are. That's a close victory? Are you kidding me? I mean, they're war. What is this army? You think, you know what? AI, alright, we're gonna have a discussion about this. This is not a close victory. This is not a close victory. At all. Oh, it's a choke point. Oh my goodness. This is a choke point. This is a choke point. It's a bloody choke point for Khorne. These sleds are gonna be running for their lives. Gonna be very annoying. They will get some damage from the volley fire from the shots, but my goodness, if they choose to come into melee, whew. Lord of Shadow's gonna have something to say about that. Let's take a look over here. Now, my doggos. Can I be funny? No, I can't get them behind you. Okay. Damn it. Well, in that case, can you hide right there? Yes, you can. And I want the other one on this side. Right there. And right there. There we go. Ba-boom. You two. How long does that come in? 147, okay. And chill right there. Chill there. You can chill out in the back. Mr. Bone Man, how you doing? Wow, you're taller than I thought you were. What species were you? Is that an ogre skeleton? What does it? It doesn't say, does it? Well, okay. That's fair. Eighth Lord of Gore. Krieger. What? Okay. Only level 9. That's something I should keep in mind. Actually, you're not going to attack me, are you? He is not going to start the fight because I did. I initiated the fight is what I mean. On the campaign map. Because I started the fight, he's gonna sit there. He has the range advantage. He thinks he's gonna win. Or he thinks he's gonna put up a fight anyway. No, I just said don't. My brain, ADHD. Stop attacking. Okay, just... Alright. Apparently I'm feeling impatient, so we're gonna speed things up. Oh my goodness, the mask. I forgot about the crazy character's speed on that Slaneshi demon. There's no way these war sleds are gonna be able to run. I'm sorry, did a Khornate warrior just say serve the Plague Father? Did anyone else hear that? I want to be sure if I heard that right. Speed Demon. When she pops the speed bonus, how fast did she? 137? Look at that bullet. She is faster than the cavalry. Oh my god, look at your legs! Look at your legs move! Super fast. Oh, does she have hoofs? Slanesh kind of sometimes has hoofs, actually. This man flies, we don't have to worry about his speed. And you're a caster, not really going to be putting you into combat either. My god, look at her! She's so quick! Already here. Reporting for duty. Lovely lady. Alright, let's go start something now. Oh, you've also got that, which freezes them in place as well. Can you stop getting stun locked, please? Alrighty then. And now we're in the air. Alright.
Through shadow, come then. At once.
Alright, well, they appear to be distracted in the wrong way.
Battle hungry, rage embodied, violence come.
We'll just tell the Chosen to charge. What are you gonna do once I get over the water, huh? Stupid bears, you're gonna jump in the river? Let's... what is this? Melee attack? Okay.
We bring ruin, endless war. Blood letters of rain, hurt, clean, destroy. Chaos girl. The changer rewards me.
Oh, this is a Chaos spawn now, isn't it? Yes, you are. On the bright side, he still has access to all of his magic, so that's nice.
Blood for the hunter of souls. The skull taker's throws. Unbridled destruction.
My pleasure. The Maiden of Ecstasy.
What was that?
Chaos!
Salted hero. Murder them. Taking skulls. For fighting's sake. Chosen of Khornes.
Come on, shut down the warbears.
I don't
Tell them to stop shooting.
Summoned for violence and carnage.
That is actually really not good. That keeps on popping.
This way.
Because that's dealing damage to my own units.
For slaughter!
Sensuous diversions.
Wow, I might actually lose a unit or two here. Maybe the auto resolve was right. You can kill them. You can kill them.
Taking of skulls. Chosen of God. Taking action.
Moving. My master bids move.
The aesthetics are lethal. Extravagant despair.
I am Olgo. Legend of me. We are Khornes' rage.
Their flesh is my canvas. The Prince of Chaos rises.
Oh, the dogs really, really helped there. Alrighty, see, just had to get the doggies in on it.
Chosen of God. Our blood boils.
Alores.
Don't let him get away. Can I? Hello? Click. There we go.
Khornes gives us battle. Chosen of God.
Alright, so that was definitely, they definitely did better than I thought they would. Those war sleds definitely did have a bit more punch in that gun. Well, that was a good lesson. On the bright side, though, still turned out without any losses, so that's good. Are you able to outrun them? Oh, I suppose the barrier is right there. You're going to get away. Damn it. The Akshina will not. Bite him. I don't like that you don't get to see that final animation. That's the doggy. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? Alright, so in case you ever play Kislev, I know that they just got their rework, and I am actually kind of looking at checking that out. Turns out Warslev's better than I thought. I'm really glad that I had the dogs. Fleshhounds. Can't believe you almost died. I don't know. I suppose it was like what? 10 guns? Yeah. Alright. That's fair, I guess. As well as the Akshina. Don't know how much they were actually shooting at any of those lords or heroes. The Akshina definitely would have hurt whatever they were shooting at. I know they've got good armor piercing. The Akshina is a great unit. It's just, you know, melee that it dies in. It's also not the fastest unit, so hounds would still kill them. Really make it hurt though when they charge, but still get them. I do remember that from when I was playing.
We repay mercy of destruction.
There we are. Attain at least 8,000 skulls. Hero recruited the skull taker. Alrighty then. So now I need a Khorne Lord. I need a Nurgle Lord, and I need a Slanesh Lord. Alrighty. Let's do that, and do that missile resistance, please. Charge bonus for you.
Greetings.
Do that, I guess. Yeah, so the Zincha's Firestorm. Does it, like, just sort of pop out of him whenever he gets attacked or something? I don't know. That was weird.
Change is coming.
It's Nurgle. That's good. This is not really going to be helpful. Yeah. Better if I was playing as that faction. You can get the speed. You need to be level 25 for that. Okay. Definitely. Definitely gonna get the ability that says slaughter them all. You have to in a Nurgle campaign. Buff up your melee damage.
Belacor.
Yes, Mr. Bellicor. You shall do an ambush. I guess you only needed 3 points in that. Okay. Most lords it's 4. Some lords it's actually 5, but you're the only one that I know of with 3. Alright, works for me though.
Master.
Let's grab the defense. I want it over 50, please. Thank you. Better leadership and the Ichor of Rage. Ooh, yes. Melee defense down 20% is fantastic, and it makes them crazy so that they just keep running into more combat. That's fun.
We'll kill more.
Indeed. Alrighty. Skull Taker. I actually have the Skull Taker, don't I? He died, didn't he? Yeah, he did. He did die. Alrighty. So one of the problems with Beastmen is that they just do this. Like, they just raid, commonly, the player's territory. But, I mean, they will raid any territory they're in, but they don't typically, like, join war or declare war on anyone. It would be so thematic, given that he is in Chaos. I mean, for the Beastmen to be aligned with Chaos, obviously they are. It would be so thematic for him to move down with us. But if you just continue to sit there raiding me, I will make you the first one I wipe out. Just, I will tolerate the game being the game, but at some point I just have to enforce my joy. And unfortunately, that requires your extermination. So, agree to disagree.
Let it spread
Alrighty,
like a
down
raging
here.
fire.
We gonna be dealing with some greenskins. I think I've got 100k nearly. I'm gonna, whoops, just kicked my keyboard. I will begin building up that second army now for Bellicor to send him out. Still need the tier 4 for Khornes, so I guess that won't be the next army I send out. What time are we at? We actually are at an hour right now. So what I think I'm gonna do then is actually I'll be uploading this today, obviously. Well, you guys don't know what day today is. But I will be uploading this on the day that I'm recording it. And then I might only do one video for Arbaal today, rather than uploading 2 videos for his campaign. 358. Defeat Malachite. Oh, that's actually so convenient, because I did actually want to fight him. should I peace out with the green skin? That's only worth 18k now. That's worth 21 though. Okay, why is the minor settlement worth more than the tier 4 settlement? The tier 4 capital is worth less than the tier 3 minor settlement. Explain that to me, CA. Why? Why? That doesn't make sense. Alrighty, Malachi, you... Did you just kill... No, Throg is still alive over here. Yep, Norsko Wintertooth, okay. So he is still alive over there. It does look like the Chaos Dwarves are pushing back on his secondary armies. I don't know if that main force of his would be able to beat these guys back. I do have over 100k as well, and I've got a positive income. Okay, so here's what's going to happen for this campaign. I will end it here. This is going to be where I leave it for the entire day. Tomorrow I'll pick up shortly after noon my time. If there's no comments for any direction that you want me to take, then I'll make a decision as to what I do before I start recording. But until that point, or for now, I guess, is going to be what I'm trying to say, if anyone can understand my ADHD. Any hero lord that you want to see put into an army and focused, I will do that this next turn, essentially, or this turn, I guess. If it is one of the lords, I'll scroll through here so you can see Nakari, Amun-Chakai, Kolek, Azazel, Nastia, Roskolenkov. Ah, that made my tongue unhappy. Roskolenkov. Yep, there we go. Gotta say it again. Nastia Roskolenkov. There we go. Okay. Starting to say it smoother. We also have Tomarkon the Maggot Lord, Gutrot Spume. That's a terrible name. I mean, it's totally fitting for Nurgle, but it's just an atrocious name. We have the Skull Taker, Valnir the Reaper, and Terog Throatsplitter. So if you'd like to see any of those lords be the main focus for the next army that I create, alongside any of these heroes, these three will all be associated with Nurgle, this one with Tzeentch, this one with Slaanesh. This is also a Khornes hero. And we have the Skull Taker here, so anything you want to see, go ahead and let me know, otherwise I'm going to have to decide it tomorrow before I record. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this campaign. We did complete, I believe, what was that, 3 challengers? Yeah, no. I killed her the other episode, so we got Malice and, what's her name? Gorbad. Gorbad does want peace, so... alongside that, let me know if you want me to peace out with Gorbad and start my wars against Malachi. Otherwise, I'll probably just sack a couple of his settlements before I move on. I do kind of want to sack Black Crag, but that's going to take me a long time to march in there, so gonna have a lot to think about in between that time. Anyway, that's going to be enough of my babbling now. Thank you all very much for watching again. Hopefully you are enjoying. Leave a like if you are, leave a dislike if you're not enjoying this content, and please leave me a comment as to what it is that I could do to make it more appealing to you. If you're just feeling salty, sorry for the day. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Thank you all again, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.